But it's just a matter of, let's see, the right hand is there, but the tag, the upper part of the body. But I can understand Coach Pender's wanting that call. You're that close to having someone 90 feet from home who's already stolen home.
So neither team able to break through in the 10th. Koehler Vandermeer back on the mound for St. Edwards. And Zach Mann is the Hillcats' leadoff hitter.
Well, in the 10th inning, you have to like where St. Edwards was in the batting order. In the 11th inning, you have to like where Rogers State is in the batting order, coming up with 2, 3, and 4 right now.
Nearly gray is Zach Mann.
Zach Mann on the afternoon, 2 for 4. Ferris on the afternoon, 2 for 3 with a pair of RBI. And Bradshaw 1 for 5. That one single back in the 7th inning was a big one. And part of that 3-run Rogers State outburst that tied this contest at 5.
Zach Mann this season is a .444 hitter when he's the leadoff of the inning. There you go, right inside of first base. And he'll have to hold up there. Boy, give Dylan Mackin credit. He was on that thing in a split second.
He was.
And that's a huge play. It's a good thing for Rogers State, obviously, to get a leadoff base hit, but Dylan Mackin prevented it from being way worse than it was.
And with the bat that we've seen from Ferris this week, looked like he might show bunt for a moment. He is.
And it's bobbled by Vandermeer, but he'll be able to pick it up in time.
Ferris didn't particularly like that Vandermeer has found his way into the base path, but it was all he could do to corral that ball.
Yeah, you could see it looked like he initially slowed down. Wanted to make sure that he didn't get tagged out before Mann got to second, I think, right?
You slow things up there, and all of a sudden it becomes a distraction as opposed to just being frustrated about an out.
Well, we've said it a few times, but just to make sure you've been with us when we've said it. Head coach Chris Klimas calls Brandon Bradshaw, who's at the plate, and Zach Mann, who's on second, the guys he trusts the most in clutch situations. Bradshaw and Mann have both proven it at multiple times this year. There's assistant coach Jeff Lazornio. And Brendan Griffith right there next to him, who had a leadoff hit last inning in the 10th. But a double play for St. Edwards helped them keep the Hillcats off the scoreboard in the 8th and the 10th. Down in the dirt, and Siegel, well done to block it. Makes you hold your breath a little bit, though, when he pops up and fires that thing to second, though. Because you get that runner to third with one out, totally different ball game.
Well, as we mentioned, Rogers State hadn't had an extra inning game. St. Edwards had been a part of 4 10-inning games. This is deeper than the Hilltoppers have been in a game this season.
And it gets past. It was low and outside, and Zach Mann is down to third.
That's the 7th wild pitch this season thrown by Vandement.
Gonna like to put Bradshaw aboard. Makes sense. Put the runner on first base and have a chance at a double play so you don't give up a run. Comes to Nick Follett. This flied up down the right field line. In to make the catch is Mackin. Runner tagging. Coming home to score is Zach Mann. Throw to second. Not in time. Bradshaw sliding in safe. And Rogers State has taken the lead here in the 11th.
And there was some confusion after the throw. Schindler looked like he didn't know exactly where to go with that. Holds up with the ball. And then finally makes the throw over to second. And actually, it was very fortunate for Bradshaw that he got over because he had slowed up to celebrate. Slowed up for a moment, clapped his hands, and then realized he's in the base path. So he makes it safely to second. Now the run does score, does count. Rogers State with the lead. But since Bradshaw made it safely, the inning is still alive, the half inning.
Second RBI of the game for Nick Follett, 44th of the season for the junior.
None bigger. Griffin Koehler had a single back in the second inning. And since that time, struggled a bit. Had a fielder's choice RBI in the 7th. Got that second run in of that 3-run inning. 1 for 4 on the afternoon, which is creeping into evening.
Koehler, this hit up to left center. McPhail covers the ground quickly and makes the catch, and the side is retired. But Rogers State plates a run in the top of the 11th. A sac fly by Nick Follett.